good, the bad, and the ugly. Boy, that sums it up for a lot of us, actually, doesn't it? You know, I started writing a lot of different things about the things I was going to do and say, and I just finally decided, and I literally wrote them down, and I decided not to do that. First, I can't look at that side of the room. I want to thank my family, because I wouldn't be up here for anything, or just standing, period. So many times, I've been very blessed in my life. And the biggest compliment is tonight. I have been inducted into 4 Hall of Fames, but this is the only one that means anything. I didn't think. Thank you, sweetheart. That's my daughter. Most people think I'm a pretty hard ass when it comes to business, but I'm the biggest teddy bear there really is. I'm wearing velvet even. I started this business many years ago. When my daughter was about 5 years old, I would take her with me to events, and she would sell tapes in the back of the room. VHS and Beta at the time, that's right. I thought it would help me to have a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old. And now my son runs the business. The one thing I've learned from the greatest people in this room, and they're sitting here, and many others that have passed before. I used to sit when I was 16 and 17 and listen to Skip Ross, Og Mandino, Earl Nightingale, and hope and dream that someday I could be like them. And then I got to come here and meet people like Al Walker, Terry Paulson, Mike McKinley, and so many others that are in this room who impress me even today. And still I hear the words that they said at these meetings. This night is not about the 4 people who are inducted tonight. It's a reminder for all of us when you're standing up here and what we have to do for this profession. Leanne, where are you? Is she here? She called me. And when she called me, we had bad reception. And I hung up on her like 6 or 7 times by accident. And so finally, in frustration, I finally said, I'm in the Midtown Tunnel. Call me in 2 minutes. I made my way through Midtown. And finally, coming up 5th Avenue, she called again, and I didn't want to lose her. And I said, pull over. I told the cab driver, pull over right now. And I threw the money through the window. And I was balancing the phone, trying to talk to Leanne because I thought she was telling me about the book that she had written for grandmothers because we were about to become grandparents, and she was giving me that. And then she dropped the story on me that I was going to be inducted. And I hung up in awe. But even more so in awe is when I turned around, and I was on the corner of 29th and 5th, and I took a picture because I was standing under the statue of Norman Vincent Peale. So, our job tonight is to remember those that have come before us and to remember all of you who shall be on this same stage, and I thank you very much. Thank you.